Welcome in, Viking fans. It's your very first edition of the Viking Insider Live. I'm Will Crawford. I'll be your host each week. We'll go through each individual sport and give you a recap of last week's results from all of our Viking families. This week, I got to talk with the Howell Vikings volleyball team. I'm excited to see what is going to be in store for this kind of younger, new look team. But we also have some seniors on that team that have been on there throughout their whole high school career. Let's take a look into this week's Viking Insider Live with the Francis Howell Lady Vikings volleyball team.
Just above me, something like a dream state. You call it a clean break. Do you feel the vibes, baby? Do you feel the vibes?
What a great looking squad the Vikings are looking to have this fall. Now, I got to talk with three of the captains of the Lady Vikings volleyball team. I got to hear what they thought about being captains this year and what they're looking for compared to last year's team, this year's team, and into the future.
Benefit from being on the team last year and stepping into a leadership role this year was that we had some really good captains last year, and they were really good at being loud and communicative on the court. And so I kind of already knew what a leader was supposed to be on the court, so it was easier for me to kind of step into that role.
This year, as a senior, I'm really glad that we get the opportunity to play because last year with COVID, there were a lot of inconsistencies with the season. We had to wear masks. We weren't allowed to have as many spectators. So I'm glad my whole family is going to be able to come and enjoy all of our games.
One of the differences this year versus last year is that we have a lot of underclassmen, and they're expected to be more leaders. Even though we do have assigned captains, everyone's expected to be a leader this year. Our coaches, outside coaches, expect from us, and I think that's how we're going to really excel this year.
To be able to do tournaments, because last year we weren't able to do any tournaments that we usually do, such as the Blue Springs tournament, which is about an hour and a half away, and we see teams that we've never seen before, and that's always good practice. And so we're really excited to be able to go there and go to a bunch of different tournaments and play much more teams.
That's it for this edition of the Viking Insider Live. Stay tuned for next week's episode as I sit down with athletic trainer Cody Elmendorf and see what it's like to be the athletic trainer of Francis Howell High School. Thanks again for staying tuned with us, and we hope to see you next week. Also, thanks to our three sponsors that are about to be listed on your screen. See you next time, Viking fans.